Hello, fuckers. It's those motherfuckers over there at the Bombcast back with another episode. Episode, I don't even know. What's the episode?
5. We haven't been keeping track because there's so many pumping out.
So we're pumping out so much content over here at the Bombcast that we can't even keep up with the number. And that's attributed to the fans.
It was number 4, I believe. Officially number 4.
Officially number 4, but it's potentially number 5.
Potentially number 5, that's for sure.
And if we were... USADA would ban us for potentially being number 5.
I mean, I believe the Bombcast is not on performance-enhancing drugs.
Clearly we're not.
Yeah.
Clearly we're not. We are just a jacked podcast. Deal with it. That's all I got to say. How's everyone been doing?
I mean, how have you guys been doing? Must be like a rhetorical question because we're not getting any answers from you fuckers.
And we don't really give a shit how you're doing, honestly. You're listening to the Bombcast, so your day may not have been going that well. Anyways.
You're here for a little pep. You're here for a little
pick-me-up.
Yeah.
A little, if these fuckers can do this shit, I can do this shit. I got a lot to say, Bill.
Yeah. Come on, Bill. Where's your podcast?
Bill, where's your podcast, bud? Tweet at us your podcast.
Tweet at us your podcast, Bill. We will shout you out in the next video. It will be done.
Anyways, a lot of shit going on in the UFC lately. A lot of bullshit going on in the UFC lately.
A lot of shit and a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, that UFC 200 shit show. What a shitty card, dude.
With that yellow mat.
That yellow mat bullshit, dude.
Yellow octagon.
Gold lettering on the gloves that looked like it was brown. What the fuck? They sold the UFC.
Sold the UFC
to Aerie
2 days after.
Aerie Gold. They probably finalized that shit a while ago.
Yeah, just announced it 1 day or 2 days after.
PED bullshit. Estrogen blockers are the fucking all the craze in the fucking world.
The new
of
fad,
sports.
Pokemon Go and estrogen blockers.
Pokemon. Yeah. If you're not doing Pokemon Go or estrogen blockers, you're not in anymore, dude.
Yeah. You're not in the cool crowd.
Yeah, you're not in the cool crowd. Pokemon Go is really blowing the fuck up, dude. Really blowing the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, every motherfucker and their mother is doing it.
Every motherfucker is doing it, dude. There's memes everywhere.
It's a big fucking deal, I guess.
Even people that you would not imagine playing Pokemon are playing Pokemon. And then people are like,
coming out of the woodwork.
But then people that are too cool for Pokemon are posting shit like, you guys are faggots, get a real job or some shit or whatever. But, I mean, people are having fun.
People are having fun. People are getting out. People getting active.
Getting active, getting their legendary Pokemon or...
Getting whatever they can find.
I don't play Pokemon, but I'm just one dude and out of a billion people that play that shit.
Yeah, I think it's at least 2 weeks in. I'm only like level 5. Downloaded it. Can't really get too deep into it. It's just not for me to just pull out my phone and
walk around, be a creep.
Just knowing that's what everyone else is doing. That's what I'm.
We had a fire drill at my work, and out of 600 people, at least 300 or 400 people are playing that fucking bullshit ass game.
Is there any good Pokemon over there at the State Farm?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't play, so I don't talk to anybody. I know that a lot of people are losing a lot of weight or not. I don't know.
Claim to be.
I guess you don't really lose that much weight, dude, if you're...
Just walking around.
Well, I mean, you lose weight if you're walking around, but if you're walking around with a burger in your hand... with a burger in one hand, your phone in the other hand...
Yeah.
And then you snap your iPhone steps and you take 10,000 steps, but we know you ate 3 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Doesn't really help.
Where's the progress there?
No, motherfuckers getting fatter doing that shit, dude.
Blizzard in one hand, phone in the other, dude. Looking like Snorlax and shit.
Fucking beer can helmet thing from football where you can stick cans in that. A fucking milkshake.
The straws swirling around in your mouth.
Pokemon Go is alright in my book, though, man.
I mean, it's a fad. It'll probably still be popular, but it'll die down here eventually.
It'll die down, but I mean... It's fucking Pokemon, dude. As much as I don't like... I mean, I'm not saying I don't like Pokemon. I'm just not into it like other people, but...
It's the 20th year anniversary this year, and...
If they had Dragon Ball Z Go or something bullshit like that, I'd play it.
There's a lot of YouTube videos on Pokemon Go. People are commenting, where's the Yu-Gi-Oh Go?
Yu-Gi-Oh Go would be dope, dude.
Cool. My deck's somewhere over there. We'll go through that later.
Hey, man, I always have my deck on me, man. You never know when you're going to duel someone, dude.
Yeah, someone looks at you funny and it's on.
Yeah, no, you walk in...
Throwing down.
You walk into work or something from your parking garage and the motherfucker rolls up on you. And you're not strapped.
With a knife.
You're not strapped with your deck, and he pulls the deck out. And you're not ready to duel, man. That's as good as getting raped.
Yeah, I go to work early and I came across a rare hunter the other day.
A rare hunter.
He wanted my blue eyes, son of a bitch.
Give me your blue eyes. Fuck.
Lucky for him, or lucky for me, he didn't know I was a white belt in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, shit. First day of jiu-jitsu practice down. Did someone try to try you afterwards?
Yeah.
Work that rubber guard, dude. Eddie Bravo exclusive. Wow, dude.
Fucking rare hunters, man.
I wonder if there's shit like that going on in Pokemon Go, though, dude.
There's a lot of fucked up shit going on. People are getting stabbed and shit. Well, because I guess you don't spawn your own shit for yourself. It only spawns
per people.
For everyone. Like, so if Blastoise spawns in my asshole, then everyone has a chance to not just
everyone's
me.
getting in that asshole.
Yeah.
What you would want. That's what you would want.
Yeah, no doubt, yeah.
And that's fine. I mean,
yeah.
Everyone wants to get plugged in their asshole for Blastoids. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, but if it spawns, it's not just my spawn, it's everyone's spawn. And if it's you and this other guy, I might have to shank a motherfucker to get him. And that's what it is.
So if one Blastoise, if it's a spawn point, and someone catches him, does anyone else get to catch him, or does it just go?
From my understanding, I could be wrong as fuck, but from my understanding, once he's caught for a good amount of time until he spawns again.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Somewhere in the same area, I guess. I don't know. I don't play it.
That sounds right, because I mean, if they call it spawn points.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Some crazy fucking shit.
No fucking shit, dude. Like, people camping spawn points, just mugging people.
I was on Craigslist and I just typed in Pokemon to see
M4M section?
Yeah, male for male.
Casual encounters.
I was on Craigslist and I searched Pokemon earlier today just to see like what kind of used games are on there and shit. And someone was selling their Pokemon Go account. Not only were people trying to advertise themselves to give people rides for $30 and shit to go around to all these locations.
Dude, I imagine Uber and Lyft and shit are popping right now, dude.
Yeah, dude, there was a Craigslist ad for that, but then there was a Craigslist ad for fucking... he was selling his Pokemon Go account when he was level 21. He wanted $300 for it.
God damn. Did you almost buy it?
No, I didn't. But he like posted the pictures of his whole collection and shit, and I guess it was impressive. I don't know what the stats are for that shit, but it looked high and shit. And 21 is I'm 5, and I can only imagine grinding that fucking shit.
Well, you don't have time, dude.
I mean,
that guy's just gonna give you his account and make a new one, and do it again.
I also don't have a Prius to drive around everywhere.
Fuck, no, you don't, dude.
Motherfuckers are just going everywhere to get these fucking points and shit.
I might start driving Uber, dude, for this Pokemon Go craze. That might be a week too late, though, actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be dying down. Probably
until they release new Pokemon.
Yeah.
But who knows when they'll do that? Not for a while.
Probably not for a while, but right when it starts to just mellow out, and then
here's
Johto, motherfuckers.
Here's a new Pokemon Go update. $25 for this part. They make another $25 billion, probably.
They got $9 billion or whatever in the first week, like up there like value.
Jeez,
for $9 million, and it then surpassed Sony this week.
And the UFC just sold for $4 billion after 20 fucking years of
Pokemon Go ups the stake of their company for $9 million.
Fuck, dude.
Double.
We should have bought stocks in fucking Pokemon before this bullshit, dude.
That would have been smart.
Well, I didn't even know this fucking shit was dropping, dude.
I knew it was coming out. They have bracelets and shit coming out too that they aren't out yet.
What the fuck's the bracelet do?
I don't know. I think maybe it vibrates or something. It's connected to the game. I don't know.
Oh, kind of like those like Apple fucking watches and shit.
Kind of, but it's just a bracelet and it has the Pokeball logo thingy with like looks like the location symbol mixed together like a
Dragon Ball locator.
Something like that, but it's just a bracelet you put on your shit for like $30, and maybe it tracks your steps. Maybe it fucking vibrates when there's a Pokemon. I don't fucking know, man.
That's fucking stupid, dude.
That's crazy, dude. I thought about it when I was hearing about it, but then it came out, and then I was like overwhelmed because I didn't know that many people were in to jump on it, and then I can't
Now,
too
you
late in
can't
the
jump
game
on it
now.
it's too
Yeah.
late. Yeah, you're doing
Too late in the game now. I can't be doing it.
Yeah. You just got to wait for the next fad, dude.
Yeah. Well, it looked interesting as fuck, and it sounded cool. And the bracelet, I was like, fuck, I need one. I should go pre-order one. And then the shit dropped, and everyone's like, boom, everyone was posting. And then there's a chick that's never posted about Pokemon a day in her life. Recently, that was on social media, on like a familiar social media. And she had a Pokemon tattoo like a week after that shit came out, and she never talked about Pokemon in her life.
Cunt.
That's a cunt for you.
I hate people like that, dude.
Yeah.
God damn.
Ridiculous shit
Like the
right there.
Seahawks fans that just got Seahawks tattoos a year ago.
Yeah.
After we won the Super Bowl.
That's true, too. It's the
I mean,
same
I'm
thing.
all for
It's literally the same
bandwagoners
thing.
and shit, dude, but it's literally the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
you claim to be a Seahawks fan forever, and then you ask him who the fuck, Charlie Whitehurst was. He just played for the team. And
Charlie
like,
Whitehurst.
oh my God, is that Charlie Whitehurst? Is that Johnny Depp's new movie, fucking Charlie in the Ass Pounder Factory? No, it's not, bitch.
Have you seen that movie? It's pretty good.
No, I saw it, dude. I've saw it. Believe me, I've seen it, dude.
Better than that Backdoor Sluts 9 stuff, man.
It's not as good as What's All Cock and Sucking Spock's Cock 5, dude.
Oh, Wes Alcock. He hasn't hopped on the Bombcast yet.
Not quite yet. He has duties in life or whatever.
His duties now.
He had to answer the call of duty. Not really. He didn't
Not,
join
he
the
didn't
military.
get, he didn't or get drafted.
Fatherhood, dude.
Oh, shit.
Sipping on Rainier's tonight, boys.
Some Rainier beer. Shout out to Dill.
Rainier beer.
Got these Rainier
Or a
beers
good
like 3
friend
weeks
Dill.
ago that I never got around to drinking because why would I
Drinking
drink
now for
this
the
shit?
BC PC.
Yeah. So this is the Bombcast, but we've been going through a identity crisis.
Yeah, identity crisis, you could say.
We've been thinking about changing some names up, changing some things. We get balls deep in a lot of stuff. So
Super Bowl's deep in a lot of stuff.
And you guys know us. We get balls deep.
I haven't seen a podcast or heard a podcast that gets more balls deep than we do about shit.
So we've been throwing around the idea of renaming it the Balls Deep
The Balls
Experience.
Deep. The Balls Deep Experience or the Balls Deep Odyssey. Adventures at Balls Deep Island. Something like that.
Experience Balls Deep with
yeah.
King and Chippewa.
Yeah. In 3D.
In 3D.
So the reasoning behind that is if you want to pump out a lot of content, and like I said the first episode, we're not alcoholics. We like to get hammered 7 times a week, but we can't be. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But no, seriously, if we want to pump out content all the time, we can't be getting hammered 4 times a week. We do have jobs until that YouTube money kicks in. But,
God damn YouTube.
That could be a long time, motherfuckers with ad blocker.
Yeah. Fuckers.
So that's the
YouTube
reason behind
Red
it.
taking away money from the YouTubers.
Yeah, fuck PewDiePie, dude.
Bombcast saying fuck PewDiePie.
Fuck PewDiePie. Balls Deep Podcast. We're taking over the podcast game in 2017.
We're on balls deep in the podcast game.
We're super balls
All
deep.
the other podcasts, we're going to get balls deep in them.
Mm-hmm. We're going to expose a lot of these podcasts and get real balls deep into the reasoning behind
I think
that.
a lot of these guys are going to get popped by USADA for sure.
For sure, man. When we're balls deep in them, they're going to get popped by more than USADA, dude.
They're going to experience a load.
Mm-hmm. A load of backlash.
A load of backlash from
Whiplash from the Balls Deep
all
cast.
those fucking PEDs and son of a bitches.
Everyone's on estrogen blockers, dude.
It's the new fad, man.
It is a new fad. The UFC better hope that this bullshit stops or their product is going in the tank, dude.
I mean, there's part of me that's like, oh yeah, it's all clean now. It's cool.
It's not all clean.
I know it's not all clean now for sure. Obviously, it's not. But it's going towards, we're cleaning up the sport with this and that. Like, cool. If everyone's doing that, then cool, whatever. But that's just not going to happen, and people are going to find ways to cheat because if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
There's always new fucking
There's always new way to
state-of-the-art shit.
sneak through. But Then again, their list of banned substances is just too ridiculous. It's just too long. There's too much shit on there.
And they're always adding stuff. It's not like they send them. I mean, if you go to their website, they do have like a section of recently talked about shit. Which, I mean, obviously, if you're a professional fighter, you need to check all your fucking
You need to do your homework.
But
then again, Advil.
At the same time, Advil and shit like that. And they don't like make an announcement, hey, 15 more drugs are on the list. Here, you need to take a look at them. It's just, it was good one day and then it's gone the next day.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean...
And we're not advocates for steroids. We don't want people to go into the octagon.
They should definitely test for steroids.
Like, maybe they probably shouldn't have let Brock Lesnar fight for a couple months, 4 months before he jumped in the octagon with another man.
They needed him.
Well, yeah, and that's my conspiracy theory. It's not really conspiracy. Brock Lesnar says, hey, Dana called me up, or I called Dana up, or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's the other way around, because if you looked at that card before Lesnar, it was just your run-of-the-mill fucking UFC pay-per-view with John, like a bunch of fights that we didn't want to fucking see in the first place. We didn't really want to see Frank Yeager versus Jose Aldo. We didn't want to see John Jones versus DC too because we already saw it. He's going to do the same shit to him. John Jones was. We don't care about Sage Northcutt. We don't care about girl fucking championship fights. Unless it's Ronda Rousey. Let's just fucking be real. I like the fights regardless, but if you're going to sell me on a card, it's got to have Ronda Rousey or Conor McGregor or Brock Lesnar. Those are the only... Or Robbie Lawler. Those are the guys that are going to sell me on shit now.
Yeah.
And when you try to go into a card without any of those guys, that's why I think Brock knew he would piss hot. So Dana gave him 2.5 times more money than he's ever given anybody. $2.5 million was his flat rate for the pay-per-view.
Flat rate.
And with that in mind, he knew he was going to get fined 50% of his purse for testing positive. So he still walked away with $1.25 million on top of pay-per-view shit that they don't disclose.
Right.
So Brock went in there knowing that it could happen. And so he still wanted to fight, but he's fucking 40 years old. He's not going to make a run at the championship.
No.
If he was really serious, he would have just waited until New York.
Yeah.
But that's what I think. I just think that Dana knew he was going to test positive, Brock knew. So they just went into it with a lot of money. It should happen how it happened. I don't know, man. It's just what I think about that.
I mean, they just needed a guy. They said, fuck it. We just need a guy. Not a guy. We need the guy.
You need Brock Lesnar.
Need Brock because Connor's off. Ronda's not going to do shit. Who knows what she's doing?
Who knows? She's probably pregnant according to reports on the underground.
I mean, John Jones DC was just... It was big, but...
It's a good fight. It's a great fucking fight.
It's not big for people that...
800,000 pay-per-views is what I would think that would do.
Yeah.
Even with it being UFC 200.
UFC 200 and John Jones DC is just not doing it for it. You can't be UFC 200 without, like you said, Ronda, Conor,
the
Brock, or Robbie. You're not going to sell it to people that don't... To the casuals, with people that aren't... Even with 3 title fights.
Especially with John Jones being out for the last year or whatever, coming back and looking not that good against Ovince St. Preux. We all know John Jones, but if he would have came back and just finished OSP in 2 minutes, called out Daniel Cormier and called him a fucking bitch or whatever. Obviously, he's done that before. But
he's trying to be this nice guy.
But he didn't do that. So that fight didn't move my needle.
Sober USADA Jones is just a different man.
No, he's not sober. We know he's not sober. He's on estrogen blockers now. He's on roids. But yeah, so UFC 200 it was a huge letdown. But back to obviously, again, we're not advocates for steroids.
That's what they should test for, steroids.
They should test for steroids, human growth hormone.
Yeah. Anything outrageous. Anything that's illegal.
Right.
In life.
Anything that you have to get...
Over-the-counter shit should be fine.
Right. Over-the-counter shit should be fine.
Any of it.
Yes.
Or none of it. And no one can do it.
Yeah. Any of it or none of it. And just tell them none of it. Because there's obviously...
Yeah.
people are still failing because they're trying to get something that'll
increase their performance.
Yeah, well, yeah. So everyone's on performance enhancing drugs.
Everyone is on performance enhancing drugs. Just ones that are on the USADA list and ones that aren't on the USADA list. Which
everyone's
is
on them.
It's just
JJ Watt is on him. You don't look like that without being on something.
everyone is on him.
Dwight Howard's on him. Everyone's on him.
Fucking Kevin Durant,
He's on him.
people. Every athlete's on some type of performance.
I'm sure 100 years ago there wasn't 7 feet tall men that can run and jump like Kevin Durant can jump.
No.
100 years ago, there weren't men that were 6'5", 300 pounds, ripped as fuck like JJ Watt.
No.
Or Brock Lesnar or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Everyone's on something. You know? Everyone's on something. So to say you're going to clean the sport up of MMA or NFL or anything, it's really stupid to say. Just ban everything or ban nothing besides anabolic steroids and HGH.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to, because there are so many fucking supplements. You can go to the GNC right now, walk in the store, and there's 2,000 fucking supplements.
Probably 80% of them are banned too.
80% of them are fucking banned. So
if not 90.
So if a guy can't go to GNC anymore because there's so much shit, and the only thing that the employees
then they need to give it to him for free. They just need to give it to him. USADA needs to give it to him.
Right. Yeah, USADA needs to give it to him, because if you go into a GNC right now, you're going to walk in there.
Or the UFC needs to give it to him.
Yeah. They need to agree on what can be banned. But so if you're a fighter and you're not a Brock Lesnar stature, you're not a superstar, you're just a normal dude making $8,000 to fight and show. You go into a GNC, the guy doesn't know you because you're just a small-time fighter. He's going to sell you on whatever is on their top shelf.
Yeah.
That was other shit, which is, if we looked at the ingredients, we don't have time for that. But if we did, 90% of the shit on their shelves is banned. So those people that don't have enough money for the Brock Lesnar's of the world and shit like that, they then have to go dirty ways to get shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they test positive for something. But you don't hear about the guys that test positive that aren't big-time fighters, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All USADA wants to do is take down the biggest guys.
Yeah, I mean, the UFC is just weird, man. Like, Brock's now suspended. Chad Mendes is suspended. Got a rematch in fucking Michael Bisping, Dan Henderson too.
What a crazy fucking rematch, dude.
That's just fucking nuts, man.
That's what I like about the UFC, dude. As much as I don't like the UFC sometimes, give the fucking fans what they want to see.
That's really good on their part for that.
Don Henderson, we want to see H.
Because that's what everyone wanted to see.
Yeah, nobody wants to see him
everyone's gonna get it.
Cold again.
Yeah, well, Weidman couldn't fight. Rockhold couldn't fight just because of
Jacare turned down the short
injury
notice
stuff.
fight. So
Jacare turned down a short notice fight, so fuck him.
Yoel Romero's just coming back off of medical or suspension for that USADA fuck up.
Yep.
We know he's on roids though.
You can't look like that and not be on roids.
Yeah, back to our point earlier. You can't do that, Yoel. Even if gay Jesus is behind you or whatever the fuck you said that post fight.
No for gay Jesus.
No for gay Jesus. That's almost as I can't do a Yoel impression.
That shit was ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I guess there's no one really available.
Nothing that you would want to sell.
Coming off Hector Lombard KO.
Gegard Mousasi beat Thiago Santos at 200, but he's not ready for a title shot.
Yeah.
Uriah Hall just got booked against Derek Brunson.
Yeah.
And Robert Whittaker is not ready for a title shot yet. He was scheduled to fight Bisping, though, in Australia before Bisping got hurt.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean...
We'll see how Bisping Henderson goes. I mean, that'll be fucking crazy.
Yeah. We'll have a prediction video for that whenever that drops.
Definitely will.
We'll have a UFC 201 prediction
coming up here soon.
We're not going to do the Fox show coming up because it's really...
Yeah. We could talk about it, but there's nothing,
to
talk about.
I mean, we'll talk about Ngannou's physique, and that's it. But, I mean, what else? There's really nothing to talk about. Giblert's coming back after
Gibler's kind of cool.
But it's USADA. It's after he pissed hot. But it was before USADA, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's been looking like an atom weight at fucking ESPN. He's been
real small over there with Chael.
Chael's probably juiced to the tits still.
Yeah.
He's like the only guy that's ever admitted to being a juicer.
Yeah. Let's get on him, dude.
I mean, Vitor won't even admit it, but we know you're on juicing, dude. You're on TRT.
No shit.
What you had medical exemption for, but you're on more than TRT.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. If I started taking TRT, I'm not going to scout fucking traps the size of Scott Steiner's, man. You know, Dan Henderson was on TRT. He didn't look like that.
Yeah. No shit.
Fuck,
He just
dude.
was an animal. They
Absolute
looked the same.
animal. Yeah.
Just a little bit more defined.
Well, when he was on TRT, it was like 3 or 4 freaking years ago now. So I mean, he's 40 fucking 6 years old, dude.
Yeah.
God, fuck.
That's gonna be a fight, dude. Maybe.
Dan Henderson's knocking him out again, dude. I'm calling it.
Well,
right
I
now
don't think
on podcast.
Bisping's gonna knock him out, but I didn't think it would knock out Rockhold either.
I thought he was gonna box Rockhold up for 5 rounds, but
no one saw a knockout.
No.
First round knockout coming by Bisping.
Bisping
By left hook Larry.
champion now. Bisping champion now.
Bisping champion now.
Anderson, no more fight for belt. Chris champion too.
Chris champion. He got beat by Rockhold, but he's still champion.
He's a champion in my eyes with kiss at the weigh-in.
That was weird.
That was weird, dude. I googled Anderson Silva just to get his fight record the other day. And
the fucking lips pressed.
The lips pressed together. Why wouldn't Anderson just kiss him, dude? Chris is a good-looking dude, man. Good-looking, perfect.
What was the question I asked you guys the other day about Chris Weidman?
I don't remember.
Something weird, I think.
Something weird, you know.
Yeah, he's a good-looking cat.
Yeah, Chris, good-looking dude. Good-looking middleweights out there, dude.
Good-looking middle Rockhold, man.
Rockhold. Bisping's not too shabby.
Bisping, I mean, get that eye fixed.
Get
We're
that
talking
eye
about
fixed.
we're talking about
Whoa.
Alan Joe Band's status for Bisping.
Alan Joe Ben, he had a big victory the other day.
Oh yeah,
He's like, I didn't know he was 34 years old. He's a fucking
he's
dime
pretty
for being
old.
34.
He's a dime, man. He got a
He's
good
on
record
some shit,
him,
though.
too. He might be on some.
He's
shit.
on some shit.
What did he break? He broke his foot or something.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Broke
He's
broke his hand.
breaking bitches hard his whole life.
Been breaking bitches hard on that Versace shit.
Yeah, we need to get Alan on the Bombcast.
Alan Joe Band.
We're gonna start uploading a video a week for our fans out there at the Bombcast.
At least
A video a week, you know.
we're not videotaping this time. We got some lighting
No.
issues. We gotta
Got some,
plug out.
yeah. We got a few technical lighting issues that were not
But that's-
technical. It's just lighting.
Yeah, that just means more content though.
More content, faster content.
Faster content.
We could just talk, post it up there on YouTube. Obviously, this is where you're watching it. We're not gonna fuck around on SoundCloud anymore.
Yeah.
So fuck SoundCloud. Follow us at Twitter
No one
and all
listens
that
to the
bullshit.
podcast on SoundCloud, anyways.
No, only thing people listen to on SoundCloud are their buddies' mixtapes.
Speaking of, we got some mixtapes coming at you guys.
We got some mixtapes coming out. They're gonna be straight fire. So make sure you fucking check those out too. Bombcast mixtape _ fucking ass pounder. That's what it's gonna be called.
The Ass Pounder mixtape, not for the weak-hearted
Or the loose butted.
or the loose-butted.
We finished our Rainier beers. Now we're drinking Sol, the Mexican beer.
The original
Beer from
Beer
whatever
Mexico.
happens.
Mexico's greatest export, not Alberto Del Rio. He's putting his mic in his beer right now. Using his beer as a mic stand. That's some next level shit.
It's the only level shit
Oh.
I need. Alberto Del Rio made his return to the
He
WWE.
did. I don't remember if he got drafted to SmackDown or Raw.
I don't know. Get
Look at us
our
talking
get our
about
good friend
WWE.
Patrick on the horn. He'll know.
Let's get Mr. Spacey on there.
Mr. Spacey.
Patrick
So,
Spacey.
SmackDown's
Spells
freaking
Patrick
broken.
without a K, man.
I know that's weird. You know, you can't really trust a man that does that, dude. I me's just his given name or whatever his mom gave it to him, but
You never know. Maybe he decided,
gotta
he
fix
might have
that.
decided to drop that K.
he's
It's like Patrice kind of.
Patrice. It is Patrice. Patrice Spacey.
Patrice Spacey.
Patrice Spacey. Italian cologne. Oh man, the Bombcast is back in full effect,
Full swing.
full fucking swing, man.
Full dick swing.
It's been a long time. So we haven't posted anything since UFC 199 predictions, which I correctly.
It's
picked
only
for, like,
UFC
guys.
200 just happened, so I mean.
Yeah, but UFC 201's next week, dude.
It is.
UFC and Fox 20 is this week.
Fuck.
Who gives a fuck about that card, dude? Besides Nagano.
Holmes, Shevchenko could be cool. Probably going to decision.
Five-round
I
bullshit
made a
decision.
little prediction thing on UFC. Fucking, I predicted all the fights on there going to decision. That probably won't happen, but hey, the way I saw it, it looked like a boring ass fucking card.
I think every one of the fights are going to decision. Besides Gilbert Melendez going to knock out fucking
Very well could happen.
Barboza. So he's fighting.
Yeah,
Barboza. Yeah. I just don't trust Barboza's chin, dude. I don't. He got rocked and knocked down by a fucking jab by Donald Cerrone.
That's some weak ass shit. Yeah,
Some weak ass bullshit, you bitch ass motherfucking buster.
Some hard bullshit right there.
Hard bullshit. What?
Nothing.
What?
Sound like I heard a car. Okay.
Motherfuckers are trying to infiltrate our studio here at the Bombcast.
Motherfuckers trying to run up on us.
Trying to run up on us. You don't run up on the motherfucker.
You don't run up on a
Bombcast.
motherfucker white belt.
No. No, yeah, that'd be the worst mistake you can have, dude.
I'm at least an internet blue belt, though.
Yeah, no shit, dude. I've been a black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu for fucking 10 years. On the internet.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm sure I can get into the gym right now and tap out a purple belt.
Monkey see, monkey do.
I mean, if Schaub can get a decision against Cyborg at fucking Metamoris, there's no reason I can't tap out Damian Maia.
This guy. Oh, damn, my Carlos Condit got moved to that Vancouver card, which is near us.
That's near us here at the Bombcast. It's just about 3 or 4 hour drive.
Yeah, 4-hour drive it says, but then we'll probably won't take that long with
Yeah.
realistic traffic.
Or it could take longer.
Or it could take longer.
You know? Seattle traffic sucks. Tacoma traffic sucks.
Tacoma is terrible. Fucking Tacoma.
Fucking Tacoma. To Compton. Spokompton.
You know, I was really hoping on a better main event to really want to go to that card.
It sucks, dude, because what a great fight.
It's going to be...
Not a great fight for a Fox.
Yeah, it's a Fox. It's a Fox, big Fox card.
The likeliest scenario is Damian Maia grounding fucking him for 5 rounds.
Yeah. That's realistic, and do I want to see that in person? No. Do I want to see Paige in person? Hell fucking yeah.
Of course we want to see Paige versus Beck Rawlings. It's going to be hot as fuck. I mean, do I care who wins? I like Rowdy Beck, you know, as much as the next guy, but I like Paige too. I just want to see some prime north-south, though, dude.
Some prime north-south.
If I'm being honest with you, and that's what we're here on the Bombcast. We're honest.
We're honest. We're honest guys.
We
here.
want another hot erotic match like Paige Van Zandt versus Felice Herrig. What a fucking match that was!
What a match that was! Yeah, it was
beautiful scrambles, great fucking split open leg action, north south action.
The camera guys knew the angles to cut that fight.
Those guys definitely need to get a fucking raise over there at Fox. What a fucking fight, dude.
Anyways, though,
what
it was a good fight. But anyways, all that stuff's semi moving my needle. Yeah. We know what's moving my needle and what's not. But
if Conor
you know,
McGregor
I kind of want to go, but then again, I kind of want to try to get press credentials for that.
Yeah, we're trying hard to get press credentials for. We want to represent the World Series of Fighting forever. And, yeah, we like the World Series of Fighting here.
I mean, we're coming live from Bombcast Studios, bombcast.com.
Bombcast Studios, bombcast.com / go fuck yourself.
We got Bombcast news coming in. I mean, we speak to an audience. But, I mean...
We'll be speaking to the audience, though.
But, forever. You know, the guys, the random people they round up for press conferences and shit, we could be those guys. I can stand up and ask John Jones a question.
I could do that, you know? I could
throw on a funny accent and shit.
Team Gronk, bombcast.com, reporting live, World Series Fighting 32. I could do that.
UFC Vancouver press conferences after... Oh, Dana, what were the bonuses for tonight?
The fucking bonuses for tonight? Carlos Condit, 50 fucking G's. Fuck Damian Maia.
Yeah, we could be those guys for sure.
We could definitely.
We could stand up together in a tandem. That'd be kind of
could.
weird, but that would get us.
But we could.
If I could get a cheer like Ariel Helwani gets a cheer.
Yeah, but this was different circumstances. People just feel bad for a man crying on the podcast, dude.
No kidding.
Fuck, dude.
Do we need to shed tears? Bomb Squad.
Yeah. All of our subscribers are the Bomb Squad now.
Bomb Squad and all those ladies out there that listen to the Bombshells.
The Bombshells, the Smoke Shows.
The Smoke Show 5000s.
We want you to subscribe.
We want a lot of subscribers to keep pumping out material.
The
more likes and subscribers we get, the more we can quit our job.
Yeah. So the faster that we get more subscribers, we'll do a giveaway on our channel. We'll do a giveaway on the podcast. We'll give away our jobs.
We'll give away
to the next guy.
Our hugs.
You know, we could do what Ariel does.
We could do sign shit. Yeah. Sign a beer can for it. We'll sign a Not Jaeger. We'll sign a Not Jaeger bottle.
And then we'll yeah, I mean, we'll do that. We'll sign a Not Jaeger bottle and give you an exclusive
so you guys can
shout-out.
display it in your shit, and people ask you, what the fuck is that?
And then you say, oh, yeah, that's a Bombcast. You haven't heard about it? You wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, make it feel like shit, and then they'll listen.
Make it feel like a piece of shit.
And then they'll listen. Because that's what people do. They feel like pieces of shit, and they have to... We're trying to get the Bombcast up with Pokemon Go and estrogen blockers. We're trying to be the new fad.
if you know, this time next month, it's what have they done next on the Bombcast? Along with, did you see what the fuck happened in Pokemon Go and the latest estrogen blocking news?
Like, oh, fuck, Game of Thrones this week? Oh, yeah, but did you see the Bombcast
Did you see the Bombcast, bro? They did estrogen blockers on video.
Oh!
While playing Pokemon Go.
Shit. They're crazy.
They're crazy bastards.
They fucking are. They're on fucking PEDs for Pokemon Go, man. They're taking estrogen blockers and playing Pokemon Go.
There's no way we can...
compete.
Yeah. And we got to get on.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
We got to get on PEDs for the Pokemon Go if you want to start that grind now, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You want to fucking grind out and evolve a Gyarados? You got to get your ass the fuck out on the road with the PEDs. So, yeah, there is a GoFundMe account for the PEDs. GoFundMe/Bombcast.
I don't know what the going rate estrogen blockers these days is.
I heard on the UG it was $10,000.
Really? God damn.
Well, allegedly, some dude made a troll post that it was $132,000 for this new state-of-the-art steroid Lesnar was on, and it only lasts 3 weeks.
Fuck.
So if it was a troll post, I don't know, but I mean, if you're selling steroids, you want to be selling that for a pretty penny, as the people say.
A pretty penny. I mean, fuck. Estrogen blockers, man. I mean, you never think something like that. Estrogen blockers. I mean, you would think that, but...
I mean, it's common that people do that just to jumpstart their endocrine system so their balls don't stop producing testosterone or whatever and can recoup. But it's just weird that it's like the two biggest guys in 200 are popped for estrogen blockers. And it's just really weird for Lesnar. He passed 7 straight tests, and then all of a sudden he pissed out twice.
Yeah, towards the end. It's weird.
It's super fucking weird, man. He's gonna retire though. If he retires, he doesn't have to pay his fine.
Well, there you go.
So I mean, Lesnar's taking $10 million to the bank for fucking laying on Marcon's bitch ass for fucking 3 rounds.
Okay.
Fucking crybaby.
He's being a bitch.
Estrogen blockers didn't beat you, Mark. You suck. You're a mediocre heavyweight, dude.
I mean, shit. He's acting crazy out there,
He's acting crazy. Brock Lesnar not going to pay you shit. He paid you an ass whooping.
He paid you with bombs on the ground.
Mark Hunt is acting like
he said he's going to knock his steroid lips off his body, and
it wasn't a concern when you fought Bigfoot to a draw when he was roided up and then KO'd him. It wasn't a big deal. Frank Mir was fucking steroided up and you KO'd him. But then when Brock fucks you for 3 rounds, you can't do shit because you're amateur at best on the ground. Now you're gonna cry about it.
Yeah.
You got your biggest payday in the history of your career.
You can't talk all that shit that you're gonna knock his already knowing that or already thinking that he's on steroids, and then it comes out that he's on steroids. You agreed to it.
Yeah.
For one, and then the motherfucker came out And no one knew until afterwards. And then, oh, I want his purse because that motherfucker was cheating. Well, you already assumed that he was.
Yeah, I mean...
You prepared for... He already was, so...
Yeah.
I mean,
if you said...
Don't quit being a bitch about it.
The day after you signed the fucking fight contract, you said, oh, I know he's juiced to the gills, but I'm going to knock his lips off and play punch face with him. And then you assume you're going to beat him by throwing 6 fucking punches the whole fight, pretty much. Mark, you're fucking crazy. Your glass chin is... Or your iron chin has definitely had some side effects in your brain if you're going to act like that. Fuck, dude. You're just made $700,000.
Yeah, man.
On your... That's just your purse alone. Who knows if you got pay-per-view points, Mark? If you did, tweet at us and tell us you did. I respect Mark Hunt, but I mean, it's just
you can't
ridiculous,
act like
dude.
that.
You can't do that, dude. It's like if you lose, obviously, it's just like if you lost the fucking game of basketball and you find out the dude had fucking springs in his shoes afterwards. Then you go cry about it to him. You're still not. It doesn't mean you won.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar just beat you with wrestling. He didn't beat you with power.
Yeah.
He didn't fucking go out there and... I don't know. He could have did that to you anyways. Any form of Mark Hunt, any form of Brock Lesnar. Mark got taken down at will by Stipe.
There was nothing that he was going to do to stop him. Obviously, he didn't.
No, and that's the thing with that fight. I knew Lesnar was going to win because Mark Hunt isn't the type of fighter Lesnar would struggle with. It's guys that throw a lot of volume, have a lot of pressure.
Like a Junior Dos Santos or
like
JDS,
Stipe, Velasquez, Alistair Overeem. He beat everybody else in the heavyweight division. Those are the dudes that he would fucking have trouble with. Thought my shit was turned off.
That's good.
In closing, with that argument about Mark Hunt, you're a bitch.
Being lame about it, Mark. Come on.
Yeah, no, you're not a bitch. I definitely understand your concerns, but you were already voicing those beforehand, and then when it was,
you can't go back on it.
Yeah, you can't act. You're gonna get a no contest on your record. It's not gonna count. It's not gonna affect you in the rankings. Brock Lesnar will be removed from the rankings. You'll have your spot back. You'll fight Travis Brown next and knock him out. Then you should be good. Then you'll fight.
Sorry, Ronda.
Somebody else. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you can't just go out and say all that shit and then go back on it and be a bitch about it. If you're gonna knock his steroid lips off, then do it.
Then do it. Don't
cry about it when it comes out that he was.
Yeah.
Which you already prepared for. You know?
Which you already knew.
Just dumb.
You would never stop saying he was on roids. And who knows? Obviously, like 99.9% sure he failed the test, but there could be a fuck up on USADA's part.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've done it before.
But I mean, he failed 2 straight.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you never know until he gets handed down to suspension. Like Chad Mendes pissed out like 2 months ago, maybe 1 or 2 months ago.
Yeah.
He just now got confirmation he was suspended for 2 years.
Yeah.
Retroactive to the date he pissed hot.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't fucking like out of competition drug testing anyways.
It's kind of weird. Yeah.
It's dumb. If you show up on fight night, your levels are, everything's in order, as the same as the next guy. On that night, you guys are the same. Doesn't matter if he was able to lift more or was juiced to the test in his training camp.
That shouldn't even matter, really.
It's as long as you show up on fight night, that should be all that matters. That should be all that matters, man. People are losing their livelihood over this kind of shit, dude.
I mean, it's someone's job to go around collecting piss from dudes.
Yeah, if that's your job, then I want to do an interview with you and see why the fuck you do. I mean, support your family if you want to. I mean, that's what everyone wants to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's just an odd job.
Just go around collecting piss, knocking on people's doors at early mornings of the hours, and
having
shit.
them present their cocks to you.
Present your cock.
Present your.
The dude
cock.
knows what everyone's cock looks like.
No yeah.
Well, he's a lucky motherfucker.
Rockhold's cock, dude. No.
Goddamn.
If your job is to look at dudes' cocks while they piss, yeah,
that can't be a forever job.
No, you can't. I mean,
Could be.
I mean, with this day and age, dude, it's not looked down upon to be gay or anything like that. Not meaning if you're gay or a bad person or anything, but it's like it's now more than ever more acceptable
to look at cocks for your job.
To look at cocks for your job. You know,
I'm not mad at it. I guess
I'm not mad at it, dude. I'd look at cocks.
I would if they handed. If
I'm
they
sure
said,
they pay you handsomely,
Andrew,
dude.
we need another USADA guy for $80,000 a year to just look at cocks and collect pee samples and fly across the country.
I'm doing
across the world, even.
Hey, Tim. We need you to go down to Brazil and
you need to go down
look
to
at
the
Anderson's
favelas.
cock. I go to Anderson's cock. Book me, motherfucker.
Is that favelas?
Mr. Silva, we need you to show me your cock. I haven't shown my cock since Chris beat me. I'm so excited for back cock.
Good, I took pee pill for you come.
Oh, Anderson, I'm here, big boy.
Anderson, how you gonna piss with that rock hard cock of yours?
I've had lots training to piss with rock hard cock for back.
I've been taking pee pills since Nick Diaz fight.
It's such a shame that I can't throw in the octagon with big pee anymore.
Ever since I lost to Chris, I can't get hard by myself anymore. So I have to take pee pill.
Oh, and that's Anderson for you, everyone. It's a sad truth about a once great man with a rock hard cock on his own.
Chris fucked his life up, man.
Maybe Anderson needs to get on the estrogen blocks to get that cock back.
Oh, come on, John. Give him some estrogen blockers.
Brock could spare a few, I'm sure. He pissed hot twice in a row and 2 week span. Brock was probably backstage at UFC tour and taking estrogen blockers.
Jesus Christ, how much can you test the guy though? Fuck.
No fucking shit, dude. He got tested 8 times that month. God damn, Brock Lesnar showed his cock a lot. That dude's I want to fuck Lesnar. Hey, what the fuck are you doing here again, man? You got to piss in that cup for me, Brock.
Present your
present your cock, Sable. Get out of here.
Present your beautiful cock.
That's my wife. You want me to pull a horseshoe out of my ass and beat you over the head with it? No, Mr. Lesnar. Present your cock, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can I take a photo? I mean, can I take a sample?
Now I have to take a picture of the sample and make sure you're actually. I need to show it to my boss that you're pissing in this cup.
Is that Snapchat, asshole? No. It's lab chat. Sending it back to Jeff right now.
It's a fuck you.
It's a fuck you. Goddamn estrogen blockers, man. What the fuck? Whatever though. I mean, whatever. Honestly, it's whatever. You're going to see more and more fighters go to Bellator now because of the bullshit with USADA. Roy McDonald's going to go. It's USADA, it's the fucking... the sponsorships.
I heard that.
It's like UFC's like at the top. The UFC brand is what is...
the goal for all fighters' life. You want to fight for the UFC?
You want to fight for the UFC, it's the NFL of MMA. But it's only the NFL of MMA if they have the best fighters.
And they have the best fighters, and they have the best. Well, you're not going to have the best fighters if you don't have the best payouts.
No, you're not. You're not going to have the best fighters unless you have the best payouts. You're not going to have a lot of fighters that want to deal with the bullshit of USADA 24/7. Fuck it. Bellator does crazy shit, dude. Before Kimbo Slice died, R.I.P. Kimbo. He's pissed hot after he fought Dada. After he beat him to death.
And they're fucking...
And then they booked him 3-4 months later in London, dude, after he pissed off. I mean, Bellator doesn't give a fuck. And
well, the thing is
have to do that.
The thing with the UFC, how are you going to pull the greatest athletes? Like, say an athlete is really good at wrestling and football.
Yeah.
What's your case to make him come
You can't.
for you? There's nothing.
The best MMA
all you're having is guys that fight.
NFL and shit.
Yeah.
The best heavyweights in any combat sport are in the NFL and the NBA.
And there's no stopping it.
There's nothing that can happen. No. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Because
the only way is if you pay them more than the NFL. And
which they won't.
They won't. You guys can make... I mean, you're not going to make as much as that, but you guys can make a lot of money.
You can make a lot of money,
but how much was it going to them and going back to the fighters? What was the percentage?
Like... I don't know. So it's $4 billion sale that it was like worth in the fight. I don't know. I'm pretty
They were
sure
only
it was
making like
6%.
7%, 6 or 7%.
7%. So, and that most of that was going to Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, Brock Lesnar didn't fight for a while. John Jones was out for a while.
The Silva was out for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, those are the guys that make a lot of money in fucking in the NFL and shit. You're guaranteed what is it, $380,000 on a rookie contract, minimum contract.
Yeah.
And then when you're a veteran, it's like guaranteed $580,000.
Yeah.
So if you're a dude that's 6'5", 275 pounds, and you could be the 53rd man on the roster in the NFL for $385,000 or $580,000, you'd rather do that than be in a UFC and maybe fight 4 times a year for $25,000 a fight. It's just
they ain't stealing anybody.
Yeah, I mean, there's no competing with that, dude. Conor McGregor made $20 million maybe last year, or so. I don't know exactly the amount, but that's not really
shit
anything
compared to the highest paid athletes.
Cam Newton got paid $20 million off a endorsement deal.
No
One
shit.
endorsement deal, if not more off. Is the whole endorsement. Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, those guys. Johnny Manziel probably make more money than those guys still.
He got a $20 million deal from Nike.
There you go. So,
And they were the last people to drop Johnny Manziel. Nike was.
yeah, you still haven't dropped him, but it's just not gonna. The UFC will fail in the long run, and it won't get surpassed ever. But it will have a neck and neck competitor all the time, I think. In terms of talent level, not necessarily money, revenue, and crap like that. Talent level. Bellator is already comparable in talent level.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really good fucking fighters over there at fucking Bellator. And if Rory McDonald goes over there, another big fucking fighter. Matt Mitrione was
like a motherfucker over in Bellator.
Knocked out 2 knockouts in 3 weeks. Phil Davis is dominating over there. Like, Benson Henderson lost to Koreshkov. Rampage is doing good. Fuck, he played Twitch all year and fought Ishii and beat him. Mm-hmm. Tito Ortiz is doing good things over there. He's old as fuck, but I'm just saying, like, that's how you're going to build a company at first, is getting guys with names to go fight. The UFC didn't get any ever. It got huge when Brock Lesnar came. Everyone else started coming.
Yep.
Conor McGregor took it to another level with Ronda Rousey. But, I mean, Conor's the only star in the UFC history, I think, that if it's a Conor McGregor card, he's on there by himself, he will do over $1 million buys. Brock Lesnar had his name already. Ronda Rousey got big in Strikeforce. They pushed the fuck out of her in the UFC, though.
He's a 45er. Well,
he's a 45er, dude, just like Floyd Mayweather.
It doesn't matter.
A little bigger.
I mean,
no, it doesn't matter. I mean, if the heavyweight is an easy sell, dudes don't have to really talk crap to be heavy. Good sells as heavyweights.
Yeah.
When you're a little guy, you do.
Yeah.
But when you're a little guy and you hit like a heavyweight, it's different.
Yeah.
When you're KOing motherfuckers in 10 seconds and calling your shots and shit like you're the Babe Ruth of fucking MMA. That gets people excited over there at fucking ESPN.
Yeah.
Because that's ultimately where you want to be.
Yeah.
You want to have
Worldwide
big spots
sports
on ESPN. You want them to cover your events. That's the next step for the UFC, and I don't know if they're going to ever get there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to get there.
For sure.
That's not because the UFC is not cool or anything. It's because who is that star that's going to take him there?
That's just pretty much
Conor McGregor only.
He's not. Yeah, but he
can only fight.
He can't take it any farther now.
No,
in my opinion, unless he gets 2 belts. That's the only way, and that's looking bleak now.
You never know, but
you never know.
I don't know. There's really nothing.
It's as big as it'll get until some more people show up, or some other guy shows up, or a 23-year-old heavyweight wrecking motherfucker shows up. Or
the UFC
the
hasn't
new
had
John
that
Jones,
guy.
or fucking, we haven't seen him, but
even when John Jones was coming up, he wasn't big because he didn't talk crap.
True.
He was just like so respectful, and then he started talking crap after he beat all the legends.
Right.
The UFC needs to take him to the mainstream. They need a guy
Just talking shit.
I don't know,
getting it done.
talking shit and stuff, but I don't know. But
McGregor's there. I mean, but he's
there,
he's
but
a 45er.
he just lost.
He just lost as well.
He just lost.
He could lose again.
Could lose again. He got tough fights lined up for him everywhere.
Yeah, there's no cakewalk for his ass.
I mean, if he beats them all, then 2-division champion could take him there. But how much longer is Conor going to fight? He's
Who
already
knows,
27
man?
years old, 28 years old.
He already said he wants to get out quick. So I
Yeah.
mean, he probably is not fighting after 30. I mean, he probably is, but he's probably not.
He's promoting after 30. That's the UFC's biggest competition, Conor McGregor. Just like Golden Boy promotion or whatever Oscar De La Hoya's bullshit was, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather's the biggest.
I would say, dude, okay, so
Advocate,
is that
no.
off the table too? Is Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor totally off the table?
I wouldn't say not with this new ownership.
Yeah.
Who knows with this new ownership of the UFC what they're gonna do? Because if they want to take it to the next level, they're gonna have to do crap like that, dude.
No, yeah, dude, if you do that kind of
Showtime
shit.
Boxing, HBO Boxing are good because they cross promotions. You get the best fighters to fight the best people. It's not cross sport promotion, which would be
Crazy as fuck.
crazy as fuck, and that's the next. That's what's
That's
gonna get
the
him to
next
ESPN.
level shit, yeah.
That'll get him there, dude. But I mean,
I say if Conor beats Nate Diaz and the next fight is Floyd Mayweather, which is fucking out of bounds.
we're not predicting that.
No,
but
that
we're
if,
just saying
yeah,
in this
it's
world.
just what if world. So I mean, if that were to happen, then that may even be bigger than Mayweather Pacquiao. And I'm not saying
No,
it's
it
going
will
to be,
be,
but
dude.
it might.
Conor McGregor, I think, is bigger than Manny Pacquiao.
It would definitely. In going in, we know it'd be more it wouldn't be more competitive.
It wasn't competitive, anyways.
It wasn't competitive anyways, but it wouldn't be
But-
likely of a win. But we know that McGregor's not going to look like a bitch. He's going to try to hit him. It's going to be hard to hit him, but he's going to at least try. Fuck.
Hey, you know, he's got to cut people off in the octagon, which is a lot harder than doing it in a ring.
That's true. And if he goes back to the aggressive counterpunch, the coming forward counterpunch type thing, that could deal problems for him. I'm not gonna say it's going to, but it could.
Well, I mean, the greatest
Because if you're
equalizer.
gonna sit back and be a counterpuncher,
The greatest
but when he's an
equalizer,
aggressive counterpuncher, when he's waiting on that counterpunch to come, and he follows with
Oh
one,
yeah, a la
You never
Marcus
know.
Brimage and shit
Yeah.
like that. Dude, the greatest equalizer in all combat sports is power.
yeah,
It takes one shot to take a man out of his fucking mind for a whole night. Like, obviously it's not men, but Ronda Rousey said the first time Holly hit her, she doesn't remember the rest of the fight.
yeah. She said she fucking got hit.
Yeah,
Teeth were coming out, and she
teeth were
just
coming
didn't-
out.
She
You're
never,
out of it?
She never came to.
Yeah, you can see that in like the way like people fight. Anthony Pettis got hit one time by Rafael Dos Anjos.
His eyes got swollen shut
Yeah.
and shit.
He couldn't. He didn't know what was going on. He was on autopilot the whole time. You get cracked one time, dude. That could just like you might not get knocked out, but it could really fuck your night up.
Yeah.
Really fuck your night up.
And when you come to, it's too late. Or if you ever come to.
Yeah. Well, boxing it's a little different though. But I mean, power is power. But it's because boxing is a 3-minute rounds and 12 3-minute rounds.
Yeah. You get a lot more time.
A lot more time. A lot less time when you're bouncing around the cage and like you have time to recover. I don't know, but it's still the same.
Yeah.
Because you have to get right back up after you get knocked down. Then you can just tee off on you again. You know, like unlike MMA, you don't have time to recover on your back in full guard or some crap like that. So
Or press up against the cage and shit like that.
some pussy shit. But Bombcast was back, dude.
It is back.
We're back. All right. Well, it was good talking to you guys. We're gonna end it abruptly here. You know, we have shit to do. Follow us at all our shit. Links in the description of all of our shit. And yeah, Bombcast out, motherfuckers.
We're out, guys. Follow us at all our shit. Instagram, Twitter, whatever.
Links in
Put
the
it all out
description.
there. Links all there, like you said. And with that, we're out.